Okay, it is the 18th of August, 2026. We are literally like 2 days away from Fortnite's new season, which I'm not gonna lie, I am excited about because it's like a gaming season, I guess. I still don't know what's gonna be in the season pass. I don't know if that's leaked out. No clue whatsoever, but I am excited. Um, oh, and we do have we like have legit confirmation that Sebastian Stan. Well, so these are his words. These are his exact words. Sebastian Sebastian Stan, when talking about his big blockbusters, he says he has Avengers, and he says after that he has the Batman Part 2, and he says in the Batman Part 2, I'm playing Harvey Dent. So there's a lot of layers to it. Sebastian is playing Harvey Dent. Those are his words. That is a direct quote from him that was allowed to be published in one of these corporate magazines, because these magazines have to get approval from all their parent companies. So like, Sebastian is Harvey Dent, which is why I said stop with the grifters. Like, just fucking stop. But there you go. Hey, Luke and Diogo. Hey, how you guys doing? So we got that, which I guess that's the I don't know yet. We'll do some news searches. I think that's like the biggest news of the day is finally, getting it confirmed that Sebastian is Harvey Dent. Hey, autistic. Let's see, in the Discord, the question of the day was, do you drink coffee? Spider Sniper really goes with the coffee. Cuban roast, rich, with 2 to 4 packs of brown sugar, and however much hazelnut creamer I'm feeling. Um, Never done. I've never put brown sugar. Never done that. Uh, and I can't have hazelnut because I'm deathly allergic. If I have hazelnut or pecans, I will die. Like, I have a few minutes before I die. I'm not even being facetious. Um, Luke says, "What did you think of Lanterns?" I loved it. I loved Lanterns. It was so good. Kyle Chandler is Hal Jordan. I adore him so much. I loved every scene with him. I think the ending is a fake out. I loved it though. Uh, Autistic Belgian says, "I knew it." Um, which I assume he means he knew it to Sebastian, because I know autistic. I know the last time we were talking about all the Batman Part 2 stuff, he was here for it. So yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you, man. All the Victor's that I mean, like, the shaved head, like, this internet grifting, this mechanism, this machine of it, it's just nonsense. It's just bullshit. They saw Sebastian with the shaved head, and that's what they base this off of. That's it. Nothing else. Just that. And it's like we knew he was Harvey Dent for like months. Anyway, um, it's obvious the ending is a fake out with the conscious thing. Hal doesn't know who John is. Oh, with the hologram. I mean, so I do not believe that it's a hologram that's dead, because I don't think that it could be staged. Yeah, like, it can't do that. Like, the ring's not, it can't just be staged like that. I think it's more likely it's a shapeshifter, it's an alien. I think it could be something like that. It could be a manhunter. I think there's a lot of variables that present that is could not be Hal. I do think it's a fake out. I feel very strongly like Hal is going to be alive. If the season ends and we learn that Hal Jordan is legitimately dead, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be really disappointed, because it's the logic that they built this show around. There can only be one. It's like, this isn't Highlander, and we already have Guy Gardner, and we got Kyle Rayner waiting, and even Simon Baz. If you want to keep digging into to the lore of how many human Green Lanterns there are, and you're gonna make this there can only be one. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb to hinge it all on, especially because you're already breaking your own rules because of Guy Gardner. Um, Autistic Belgian says, I don't drink coffee. If I drink something hot, it's either tea or hot chocolate milk. Um, and I think I think the dead Hal could be a disguised manhunter. Uh, yeah, exactly. Like somebody wanted to pose as Hal Jordan for a reason. That's what I think is really going on. And we'll see. Obviously, we'll see. But I mean, they've got me. I will be there every Sunday night to watch this. Uh, Oh, and then Autistic Belgian, I wanted to write. It's funny because like the whole question of the day was brought on because it was morning, so I was brewing my tea. I I don't really drink coffee that often. I honestly don't. I used to work at a place where they would take orders and like you know because I wouldn't even have to pay for it. They'd be like, "Hey, we're going to Starbucks," and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'll." And usually it was like iced coffee or every once in a while like it was like a mocha frappuccino, which I don't think that really counts. To be honest with you, I don't think a mocha frappuccino counts as like drinking like oh the coffee. Um, but then I discovered their green tea frappuccino, and so I never got coffee again at Starbucks. And so when I'm at home, like I don't really do, I really don't. I don't make coffee, but I do make tea. Like this is my fresh homemade tea. I don't buy tea by a jug. I make it myself, and I do. I make a big deal of it, and then I do individual cups, and in the individual cups, will, the honey, um, some honey and some milk, and I've got my tea. Let's see. Luke says that is a shame to be allergic to hazelnut. Yeah, yeah. I know a lot of that stuff smells fantastic. I couldn't tell you how it tasted. Um, Luke says the theories make too much sense for it not to be a fake out. I do completely agree. Uh, so, I mean, I do completely agree. I don't know if there is. Are there any new leaks about lanterns that's out that I've missed? Like, are there leaks? Because like literally every leak was wrong. I know that we had leaks, but again, I no longer believe these were legitimate leaks. I believe these were people coming to a conclusion since we knew before the leaks came out, we knew that it was going to be True Detective, but with Green Lantern. So I think a lot of people came to the conclusion that it would be easy to sell the leaks if we had Hal Jordan dying. Every leak was wrong about the way Hal Jordan died. Literally, I can't. It's crazy to say this, but nothing leaked out about lanterns, which is wild to me. I'm gonna go real quick while we're chatting. Was there? Because I don't remember all of them. There were conflicting leaks. Was there a leak that actually was right about the way Hal died that could shed light on this? Like, I can't remember because there was just too many. Hal had a secret identity from 1986 to 1996, so he had a secret identity for 10 years. Okay, so okay, yeah, these leaks were completely wrong. Anything that says Laura Linney was playing somebody that wasn't a Guardian. Autistic Belgian says Brian Tyree Henry is playing Harvey Bullock. Then I think it's possible that the source some of these people saw that playing a character called Harvey and assumed he's Harvey Dent, since they probably don't know anything about the comics, only know the movie stuff, so they don't know who Harvey Bullock is. That's fair. That's totally fair. And I do think Brian Tyree is playing Harvey Bullock because he is with Gordon every time. Like he is with Gordon throughout the shooting so far. I mean, like the public shootings, he's been with nobody else but Gordon. But I will still say that I still believe I am not somebody who's going to give Patreon grifters any kind of credit like that. I'm just not going to give them that credit. Yeah, no, yeah, Diogo. I think really just media literacy is dead. Like I don't know. It's like people are just turning off their brains. Like I don't know what's happening to people. The show tells you. Like if you watch the show, it tells you everything. Or watch the episode. I know it's not the entire show, but if you watch the episode, it's all right there. Yeah, I can't unless I lost a leak in all the hoopla. I can't find any leak that was accurate, even a sliver. Wrong about who Laura Linney plays, wrong about how Hal Jordan dies, wrong about the Lantern that dies. This one leak says Alan Scott. Like, there's just no legitimacy to it, to any of it. Uh, hmm. And again, people still complaining about like going through leaks and stuff. It's interesting to see people commenting on Kyle Chandler's age. We talked about that yesterday, though. I think the age stuff is nonsense. I absolutely disagree with that. And then while we're at it, any Nintendo news? Nope. God damn it, Nintendo! Where is the Zelda Direct? I mean, like, I guess it's not coming until September. I guess that's it. Let's see. Fortnite's new season Override. Oh, I thought it was like Overdrive. Whatever. Chapter 7, Season 4 Override. Video games. It begins on Thursday, the 20th of August. There we go. Probably in the morning. Oh, never mind. We do have the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass isn't Sora. It's Sonic. Sonic and Tails are the Battle Pass. And I guess these are all game characters. I don't recognize all. Well, from the pixelated art, I'm not sure. Does the video show any... That's loud. I apologize. Where are we at? Uh, Luke says, not gonna lie, the white gloves is my favorite Green Lantern design. It makes the ring pop. Luke says superhero suits need more of the white eyes. Oh yeah, I absolutely agree. Deadpool and Wolverine both pulled it off. Spider-Man pulls it off all the fucking time. There's no reason not to do that for the DCU. Bastion, Grace, Rexel, Molly, Phantom, Gino, Sonic the Hedgehog. And I guess Tails is the sidekick. Hmm. I'm debating. I'm debating do I get this battle pass? I'm probably gonna get this battle pass. Can't believe I really thought Sora like it just I mean like I'm cool however you obtain Sora, but I really thought Sora was gonna be a character where it was like, well no, we're putting Sora in the battle pass. They didn't do it. They didn't put Sora in the battle pass. So Tails, Spyro. Okay, so Tails will be a companion that you get from the battle. Yeah, I'm getting the battle pass. Spyro the Dragon is also going to be a companion. Pac-Man's going to be a companion, and then Crash Bandicoot, Sora, and Persona Joker are going to be purchasable from the are going to be purchasable from the shop or whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Indeed, it's wild to me that Marvel. So weird to me that people swear around the share. Share the trailer. I assume you're asking about the trailer. Yeah, sure, I'll post it up. That's not a big deal. Give me just a minute to get the link. That should work. Battle Pass highlights. Okay. Where am I at? I was getting distracted. Right, white eyes. Superhero human skin under the mask. I've always thought the mask. I don't. I mean, like, I've never really understood the logic to not just embrace it. I mean, I guess I know for like the earlier Batman films, you could say the technology wasn't there to like fake it because you know, like with the eyes for Deadpool and Wolverine are faked, but to have, I mean, like here we are now. Well, actually, for Batman, if I'm being honest, like this is me trying to like just explain the logic of the approach of the films. I feel like Batman with the black makeup, I feel like it's nostalgia because all these people making Batman movies grew up with Batman having black eye makeup and that just being entertaining. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm that is nostalgic to me too. Like it's really hard not to think about Batman in a movie, and I love the idea of him putting on makeup. I love it. I love the idea of him putting on this black makeup. There is something about that is entertaining. But it is nostalgia driven because it's people who grew up and have a certain relationship with Batman in pop culture, which goes back to those 1989 live action film where he has the black makeup. So I'm seeing if there's anything else. Hmm. Okay, so I can't find any more information on this season in Fortnite. So yeah, I assume everybody else is just going to be in the shop. Ray just posted a picture of like Transformers in Minecraft. Oh, I remember that. I didn't. I don't have it. I do remember that though. So let's see, Mega Man, and again, I'm too new to Fortnite to know if these things have been in here before. Shadow's gonna be in the shop then. Mega Man's gonna be in the shop. I assume that means Roller's going to be a companion. Master Chief. But I mean, again, for me, Sora. Like Sora's the one that I'm like really, really waiting on. I don't know though. I think a lot of the other Battle Pass characters are just. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I think they're. Those are a lot of just Fortnite OCs, right? Because I don't recognize any of them except for Sonic, which is weird. I thought Battle Passes usually like had more. Like again, I'm new to Fortnite, and maybe Fortnite just doesn't have the money to do that kind of stuff anymore. But I always thought Battle Passes were usually like if the end game is Sonic, you would see more Sonic throughout the Battle Pass or Sonic theme. Um, but it's just it looks like it's because again, I could be wrong. These might be video game characters that I'm not remembering. I don't know, but it looks like Sonic is the only one that I recognize. Just say it. And then of course Sonic, you will get Tails as a companion, which does sell it for me. Um, but I don't recognize any of these others at all. Which I mean, I know that one looks like a Minecraft ripoff, but it's not Minecraft, and one of them looks like a Street Fighter ripoff, but it's not Street Fighter. You know what I mean? Like one of them's like a fantasy ripoff, but it's not anybody I recognize. It's a shame that like why doesn't Blizzard? Well, Microsoft and Blizzard. Microsoft owns Blizzard now. My point still stands. Why doesn't Blizzard get in this? Running around as some Warcraft characters like the Lich King, or Malfurion Stormrage, or Illidan Stormrage, and then their weapons make great pickaxes. I'm just saying. Diogo says maybe Sora's gonna. Oh yeah, that is right. They do the secret character or some shit like that, don't they? Yeah, could be. I'm curious to find out. Um, It said I don't know. It said embody. I have no idea. I did put up the entire quote from Sebastian Stan though, because now I have time and we're sitting here. The blonde guys are Jonesy. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm pretty sure they're all Fortnite OCs because like I'm, as all of you know, like I am like I love they're like the things that I really love in terms of hobbies is I love comic books and I love gaming and like I know most gaming like I feel like it would take a lot to stump me like I in terms of like recognizing game characters. All right, so that catches us up there. Oh, and unfortunately, um, I know we talked about this, and like you know, it, it made sense that it was possible, but yeah, Hayden Panettiere, Claire from Heroes, Kyrie from the first two Kingdom Hearts games, she unfortunately did pass from a drug overdose. That has now been confirmed. I think that catches us up right now. Oh, hold on, what's going on in Discord? Oh, well, you bitch. What do you mean it's new? The Minecraft Transformer thing to play like PvP with people? Okay. Yeah, I think Jon Stewart's going to be really close to that. I don't get what Ray is talking about. I'm confused because like I mean like the Transformers that launched it. What are we talking about? Is this different or I mean like is it different from what launched in 2024? Now I honestly I'm thinking about I have been thinking about getting the Transformers DLC for my son though. I think he'd love that. Because Hal's costume is based on 80s inspirations because Hal became a Green Lantern in the 80s and his costume is based off that. And then Jon Stewart becomes a Green Lantern in 2026 and his costume is based off Superman because it's a world that they live in. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna get this posted because I want to have this saved. Oh man, I love Batman. Despite some really, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, really some really rough episodes. I still love the animation of Batman. I love it. I do think Batman's design was perfected in Justice League, the animated series, though. That was perfect. That was a perfect Batman look. Though I am fondness of the darker aspects of the new Batman Adventures or whatever the fuck. Let's see what else we got. That looks, in terms of like quote unquote breaking news, it looks like we're caught up. Let's see. Everybody's really getting hung up on the scene in Lanterns where the sheriff is on the phone when John walks in and she's saying, "Tell Barb I said hey," leading some people to wonder, is she still friends with people in Gotham, and is she on the phone with Jim Gordon saying, "Oh, tell Barbara," and it's like, again, some of this feels like reaching. Like this is way too loose. It's way too loose. I wouldn't read too much into it. It's fun, like you take it however you want, but like it doesn't mean anything. Huh. Oh, interesting. Dr. Mario World. Nintendo just filed a new and updated trademark for Dr. Mario World. That's interesting. Let's see. ABC has filed a First Amendment lawsuit against the FCC in the U.S. District Court in Washington, D.C. Awesome. In the lawsuit, Disney says the Trump administration has waged a retaliatory campaign against ABC for a single reason. It disapproves of what ABC broadcasts. Disney's going to kick Trump's ass in court. Again, I will say, and I don't say, I don't say this often because they're just corporations and corporations are not people. Disney finally doing something. It's about fucking time that you stand up for your newscasters. So, bravo, Disney. You know what? You get a gold star. You do. You get a gold star. I forgot to put on my Green Lantern ring. It's important to go into this stuff armed. But hey, okay, Disney's going to kick Trump's ass in court. There's no way Trump wins this. There's no way. And again, it sucks to say, but there's no way the United States will win this case. What's even worse is the fact that the United States is going to court over the First Amendment. Like, really let that sink in. The United States government is going to court over their restrictions of free speech because the United States government has been attacking news. What? Or world? Okay, so actually, it doesn't charge. I need a battery, and it's got, again, it has a physical battery I have to put into it, and I don't have those tiny little batteries. I don't keep those in the house. So it is dead until further notice, but criminals don't know that. So if I walk around, I really need to stretch out the plastic so I could at least try to put it on one of the other fingers. Motherfucker. I think I can get it on my... Can I get it on my ring finger? I can get it on my actual ring finger. I am married to the Green Lanterns. That's polyamorous. I'm I am married to all the Green Lanterns. Just a big fuck party. But because so see, it's not charged, but it's like carrying around a gun. They don't know if it's loaded. You don't know if this is charged, so don't step up on me. I'm sorry. I was watching this. I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't even know where it came from. Someone sent me a clip from, I guess, an interview with Damon and Tom King. It was, I don't know. They were talking about Lanterns after Lanterns aired. I don't know the whole context of what this show was where they were being interviewed. My friend just sent me one clip, and it was, we really wanted the ring to be okay, well, you don't pull it out and use it because it's dangerous like a gun. And I'm like, what? What? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. That makes no sense. This can be a defensive, you should be using this all the time to protect people. There shouldn't be a thought of wait a minute. Should I use it? Should I use it? Hang on, let me call the Guardians. Hey, Chickalaka Paka Waka. I'm wondering if I should use the ring right now. What are you trying to use it for, Green Lantern of Sector 2814? I wanted to make a bubble. I wanted to put a bubble around somebody. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, go. Yeah, we think that's okay. You go right ahead. That seems pretty fine. Yeah. All right, just wanted to make sure. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. Hey, it's Taco Tuesday. Are you coming over for tacos? Cause I'm making tacos today. It's Taco Tuesday. Are you coming over? Yeah, we love the Tex-Mex cuisine of Earth tacos on Taco Tuesday. We can't wait. What time should we be there? I'm gonna have the tacos ready around 5 Central Earth time. Oh yeah, we can't wait. We'll see you soon. All right, you have a good day, Greg. Yeah, you too. All right, bye, Chickalaka Paka Waka. Okay, bye. But it was a weird thing to say. I don't know what that was. But it was, I have no context for any of that because I don't go scouring the internet. I don't look up this shit. I'm sorry. I watch the show and I move on. That's it. I don't consume all these I guess a podcast. I don't know. Anyway, what I will say is that statement made no sense. It's like, listen, if you don't have the budget, just say so. Because we saw the leaks. Like, we saw the, behind the scenes leaks. These are legitimate. We saw the leaks where HBO said, we do not want lanterns. And then they came back and said, what if it's True Detective? And then HBO said, if you make it True Detective, then we will pick it up and we'll give you the money for it. So we know that. And that's fine. That's whatever. That's the bargaining of television. It's superheroes. It doesn't really have the Peacemaker was not successful. Creature Commandos was not successful. My Adventures with Superman has not been successful. HBO Max, like, what reason do they have to invest? That is totally fair. That is totally fair. The only thing that was successful was the Penguin, and that has nothing to do with this other bullshit. So I get where HBO's coming from. I do. I get it on a basic level. But at the same time, if HBO was saying, we just want a new True Detective because True Detective is gone now, that's all we want, I feel like you could have, in my opinion, I feel like DC Studios could have came together and went, what if we try to sell this to another network? Like, what if we just try? What if we see if anybody else is interested in letting us go weirder? But they didn't do that because they wanted to keep it in-house so that they could profit more from it. Now, the question is how this was going to profit. I don't know. Early viewing figures for Lanterns is not very good. It's slightly above Peacemaker, and make of that what you will. And these viewing figures are always unconfirmed because nobody releases them. What I will say is, HBO and WB and James Gunn did not come out talking about we had great viewership. So interpret that how you see fit, of course, but nobody is talking positively about the viewership for Lanterns. So that might give you a clue like, oh, okay, these viewing figures might be pretty close to being accurate. Although 100% accuracy is always impossible because they keep these things private. So I say all of that to kind of paint as broad of a picture as possible in what the weirdness of what they're scrutinizing doesn't make sense to me. It's like, in my head, I like the idea of them having real costumes. To me, that's no explanation needed. They have real costumes. And again, my logic is because kids have costumes in their closets. It's relatable. It's human. That's the kind of stuff that's relatable. But then they go a step further. They do this. They go too far in the other direction because then it's like, we can't have them using the ring for everything. So they're going to treat, but like this, in the logic of the universe, is safer than a gun. This is way safer than a gun. You should not be comparing this to police officers. Again, ACAB, okay? ACAB. All cops are bastards. You shouldn't be framing them like that. Because I don't think that's relatable. Like, I don't think cops are relatable at all. I mean, I in the group chat, I mean, you can see how cops behave. I sent some video footage of cops in a group chat at a protest where the cops were protecting someone who is known for posting revenge porn and also soliciting children. I understand minors is the legal word. I don't like saying minors because I feel like it allows you to disconnect from the word. And words are very important and very powerful. So like, no, we need to be very clear. They're soliciting children for sexual activities. But yeah, there's a video that you can, that if you're in the group chat on Instagram, you may have watched it yet, you may not have. But so like, I don't want cop association. Like, I don't. This is not a gun, and you shouldn't be correlating that. You misunderstand Green Lantern if you chalk. This is not shooting bullets. This isn't doing that. Like, this is it's illogical. Like, you can, again, just like Hal did, he created a bubble. You can really save people with this. You fly with this. Like, Hal Jordan is not a superhuman. Like, he couldn't fly without the ring. You take off the ring, you can't fly. You take off the ring, you got no defenses. So like there is a separation. The ring is also acts subconsciously. So like if you're getting shot at, you basically are. The ring will automatically protect you, which is why what I assume has to be a fake out in episode 1 doesn't make sense. Like this thing, it is magic. Like stop trying to make it sciencey. This is magic. I've never liked clothes just popping up and appearing on people. I like people like getting dressed like, no, this is my costume. I love those kind of concepts. I love the idea of these superheroes making their costumes. That's always been really fun to me since I was a kid. I love that. There's just something about it, like that they're, they all are like little amateur seamstress, and I think that's really cool, especially because of toxic masculinity. But like it just doesn't work for me. Like and all I have is this clip. I don't know, but like if they went into Lanterns building a show around this is a weapon. This is as dangerous as a gun, so we don't want them to just pull it out whenever. What? Like, dude, just say you didn't have the budget. Honestly, that would have been so much better instead of fighting over, like, it's stuff like that where I'm just like, this takes it too far. And it shows in the viewership. I'm sorry. It shows in the viewership. And I say that as someone who did like the first episode, but it does show in the viewership. Honestly, I don't understand why they had to push. Like, language doesn't bother me. I'm totally cool with language. My son and my oldest child, like the whole like saying fuck and shit, like those things don't matter. They're words, and it's only cults that try to limit and restrict what you can say. Again, just like prominence on the internet, they're trying to keep you from saying, it's thought police. They're words. I would totally casually show my son any of this except for the sex scene is stupid. Like, I don't, like, again, HBO mandating that there has to be sex scenes in their shows is just nonsense to me. Because, like, I could have watched this with my son, That was dumb to put that in there. That doesn't even need to be there. I could have watched Lanterns with my son. Because, like, again, like, that's it. Like, at 5 years old, like, I mean, like, no, we don't need to sit and watch people fucking. Like, we don't need to do that. But, like, some violence and some language, like, I'm cool with. And then as they get older, that's, it's different and fine. But, like, because I could have watched this. There's nothing about this show, like, just a pointless sex scene. Because it is pointless. But, yeah, that's how I feel about it. And the viewership reflects it. Honestly, unless something dramatically changes, there's no way we get a Lantern season 2. There's no way they give it a budget. The only way we get a Lantern season 2 is if it goes somewhere else or someone else decides to pay for it. There's no way right now. And the reason I say this is the first episode statistically, and I'm happy to be wrong. I don't care, but statistically, viewership declines episode over episode. And this is episode 1 of 8. It's probably going to end up, it's probably going to end up worse than Daredevil, to be honest. And Daredevil did pretty rough. The question is whether or not it ends up worse than Peacemaker and Wonder Man. And we'll just have to wait and see. I have no idea. But I do not expect a season 2. I really don't. Not for them to be able to handle the budget. I don't. If season 2 gets a green light, I'll legitimately be surprised. And I assume James Gunn has something on somebody, because, like, I don't know how you get a green light with these viewership numbers. Which, again, I do not care. In terms of, like, my perspective on viewership, I don't care how many people watch it. I don't care how many people like it. I liked it. I like the costume. I like a lot about this show, except for the logic around treating this like a gun. I don't like that. And because I don't want relationships with Earth cops. I don't want that. I don't like it. But what I will say is I did like the show. I did like the episode. I hope it continues to improve, narratively. But I think some of the things that they say behind the scenes are just like, please stop talking. Oh, God, please stop talking. Please. Please stop saying this stuff. It's not helping. and the viewership reflects it, and it's a shame. It is a shame. It is a good show, but the viewership shows like maybe HBO wasn't the right place for this. Maybe HBO shouldn't have been the one paying for this. And now we have like, I just don't like. I really don't with these viewership numbers. I don't see how it gets a season 2 green light. What's he talking about? Battle Pass for free? How? Huh? Oh, here we go. We got it in like real. Okay, so Tell's sidekick and cosmetics, customizable character. I don't give a shit about that. Oh, Sonic transforms. You know, he goes Super Saiyan. Launch week, a launch week bonus. So if you get it, okay, so let me catch up because we're at 51 minutes. I'm going to get off in a minute because I do actually have to start making and prepping my enchiladas. I know I said Taco Tuesday. It is technically still Tex-Mex, but I'm making chicken enchiladas today. Remind me again, your favorite Green Lantern costume is Kyle's. I combined Hal and Kyle. I think so. Like, I'm going off kid memory. Hold on. Oh, do I? Oh, I don't have it in here. I'm like, I got a toy, and I'm like, I do have a toy. I do have a toy from when I was a kid. So my Hal, why, man? It's because Hal is the one in the cost. It is the one in the show, and he's played by Kyle. Yeah, this is it. This is. This is it. I think I literally have this fucking. I'm pretty sure I have this comic. I'll post in the Discord. But yeah, so that's the thing. That's why, like, I know that there's. Autistic says, I do hope we'll get Green Lantern movies if the show doesn't get another season. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope so too. I would love to see Kyle Chandler in a Green Lantern film. I don't know. I don't understand. I just don't understand James Gunn's direction with the DCU. I don't get it. I mean, it is August 2026. 2028 still has nothing on the slate. There is no DCU film scheduled for 2028. There's only one DCU film scheduled for 2027. What's going on? Like, what is... There's no momentum. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand the logic of this approach whatsoever. I would love to see a Lanterns film with, again, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. And I don't understand it. I really don't. How can I get a ring? So I have... Shit, they're put up. They are not in here, or else I would show off my Green Lantern ring collection because I do have several rings. So this ring was from my first wife. There's that story, you know. This is from my first wife. I have another Green Lantern ring, and then I have a White Lantern ring. Because people for a little bit were people were giving me Green Lantern rings after my first wife got me this, and everybody was like, "Oh, Green Lantern? That's a fun little thing. I can, you know." So like I have I have very distinct Green Lantern rings. In terms of the cost for any of these, because they were gifts, I have no idea. I would just go to Amazon. Um, I would you just fuck it, Amazon or any kind of, or maybe even a comic book shop, a nerd shop. Um, Especially with lanterns going on now, I'm sure tons of people are going to have like, oh no, you can get your Green Lantern ring here and here. But I would say Amazon or any kind of cosplay website. But yeah, I don't know where these came from, and I don't know where my White Lantern, because I have this, and this was the one I was playing with because the battery was still working, because the battery went out on the others, and I'm lazy and I just don't go hunting for little batteries. So my Green Lantern and my White Lantern, they ran out, and so then I just had this, and I was like, well, this still works, and then this died. And so now I really have to replace these batteries to have some fun. But yeah, that's it. Pretty much. I would just go online because I don't know. They were gifts, like I said, and they're just fun. It's just fun because it's such a simple accessory because it's a ring, so it's just really fun. But yeah, and I have an action figure from 1996 called from the Total Justice toy line of of that Green Lantern costume. I don't have it out, but I might be able. I can find pictures because I have this whole toy line. Yep. Yeah, I have these. I'm not kidding. I swear. I'm gonna post a picture. I have these. 1996 Total Justice. I'm gonna post it in Gaming Toys since it's a toy line. I have this entire line, plus the Dark Side, and I'm so nostalgic about it. So when people talk to me about what do these characters look like to you, I'm like, they look like this. That's my Aquaman. My Aquaman, that's what he looks like. That's my Green Lantern. That's not my Batman, but that's my Hawkman. Like, you want to talk about just like perfect 90s, like, look at that Superman. But yeah, I have that entire Total Justice toy line. And they all have armor to face Darkseid. Um, oh, cool. Here's the entire toy line with Wave 2. Total Justice lasted for 2 waves, and I have all of these. And yes, if you look in the background, you can see him. We have Kyle Rayner, but they did make a Hal Jordan with the cape and everything. And so when I think of what these characters look like in my head, because again, 1996, I was 6 years old, maybe 7 if it was after June, something like that, 6, 7 years old. But those are it. Armored up, nonsense. But like, that's fucking awesome. If I made a DC movie, I don't think anybody would watch it because it would be so toyetic. And it wouldn't even be toyetic to sell toys. It'd be toyetic because DC was putting out so much weird shit when I was a kid. That's nostalgic. Oh man, they're in the tub. Tales from the tub. Tub tales. Woohoo! That's a reference. It doesn't matter. Um, but yeah. It's just a cool looking toy line. Just a fun toy line. It's just wild. Oh, right on. Um, I would not have a ring like that just because it doesn't actually look like any of the Green Lantern rings, really. All of mine like are shaped like they look like the property that they're from. because my friends and my first wife knew me. Like, I don't just put the logo on it. Like, I want it, for me it's like, no, if I'm gonna have something, I want it to look like it. I also have, because when I say my ring collection, I have a Legion of Superheroes ring, and I have the stupid Flash ring where the costume pops out. I don't know what was going on. People were giving me rings. Like, I'm the motherfucking 10 rings of this shit. I did not get any replica web shooters. I never had any interest because my replica web shooters are already here. I don't know does the mic pick up my web sound effect? Oh, it does. Well, at least it's blinking green when it picks me up. Anyway, so yeah, I've got web shooters already. How are we doing? Oh, okay, it's an hour. All right, we are gonna wrap up because I have to get started on my enchiladas. That's fucking dumb. That is fucking dumb, and that's all I'm gonna say to that, Corbin. I think that's fucking dumb. Okay. So we are gonna wrap up. I'm gonna do one last minute check. Yeah, so okay. I don't see anything. I don't see any last minute. I keep waiting, man. Every day I'm like, man, is this the day where Nintendo gives us the Zelda Direct surprise? No. Did you ever watch Green Lantern Emerald Knights or First Flight? No, I don't think so. I don't remember them, which means if I did watch them, they left literally no imprint. But again, I'm not, like, I've never hidden this. Like, I'm not some, like, Green Lantern. I mean, like, Green Lantern was a part of groups and stuff when I was a kid, which is how I was like, oh, I like this and shit like that. But, like, I'm just not, man. I wouldn't waste my time, to be honest with you. But I do like this show. I like the True Detective vibes. I don't like the logic I don't like the behind the scenes logic or just like lack of fun. Just like constant, like, there's a fork in the road and you keep going the wrong way, in my opinion. That's it. Okay, so that does wrap us up. I'm not around tonight. I've got plans tonight, and then I'm home. I'm home the rest of the week because I want to relax, write. I got a lot of writing I want to do and catch up on. I got a lot of reading I want to catch up on. And then I also want to play some fucking video games. So I'll be back around tomorrow. And tomorrow there will be some video games and everything thrown in. If anybody wants to drop in, hang out, play some games and stuff like that tomorrow. That's it. I'll be on and off Discord throughout the day, like always, and I'll be in the Instagram group chat. Again, just bullshitting when I got a free minute or when I'm pooping. But yeah, that's it. I got to go. Duty calls. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's it. Anything last minute? One more check. One more check, because I'm like, I don't want to miss something. There's no way. Oh, okay. There's just. Oh, sorry. I can't. There's. Okay. There is no way this is real. And I don't have. There's no way this is real. Apparently, there's no way this is real, though. No, I don't believe this. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's not even worth talking about. Never mind. Um, Kyle Chandler, like that kind of thing. Like when for those who have read the Wilds, that is that's kind of what I imagine Aridin sounding like. But obviously, I'm keeping the language down in the book so that it can have a better age rating. Um, okay, I'm distracted. I gotta go. Okay, thanks everybody for dropping in, chatting. If you check this out after the fact in the archives, I do appreciate it. Um, I'm working on a couple of videos for the comic to get scheduled and get posted up, so we can kind of really start having that out there. And again, I keep talking with art. I have not. The day I find a Wilds artist is going to be a very big day. I haven't yet. I just haven't found. I haven't found the Wilds artist what I see in my head. I haven't found it yet. But as soon as I do, it's ready. The scripts are ready. So, okay, now we're done. We're good. Again, thanks all of you so much. I'll see you all about in the Discord. And then if anybody's available tomorrow for hanging out in games, I'll see you guys then again too. And we might stream tomorrow too. I don't see why not. We'll just see how the day kind of goes. Because I do have reading and writing that I want to catch up on. Okay. Bye. Thanks, everybody. I got to go to work.